What up, y'all? Let's get into the word. 1 John chapter 4, 16 through 21. We're in a season of love, so it's time to talk a little bit about what true love is. It says here, starting in verse 16 of 1 John chapter 4, and so we know and rely on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God and God in them. This is how love is made complete among us, so that we will have confidence on the day of judgment. In this world, we are like Jesus. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. We love because he first loved us. Whoever claims to love God yet hates a brother or sister is a liar. For whoever does not love their brother and sister whom they have seen cannot love God whom they have not seen. And he has given us this command: anyone who loves God must also love their brother and their sister. What's the main point of what the scripture passage is trying to say? It's that we need to rely on God's love. God's love is pure because God himself is love. Are we living in God's love? This is how we know and can have confidence on the day of judgment. We are like Jesus in this world. There is no fear in love. Perfect love drives out fear. You look all throughout Jesus' ministry. He approached every situation, every circumstance without fear. Why is this the case? Because fear has to do with punishment. The enemy would love to have us constantly fearing the day of judgment, robbing us of experiencing the fullness of God's love now. It's true, as other parts of the Bible talk about, there is a fear of God that should grip us. However, this fear is one of reverence. In Ecclesiastes 12:13, it's in reference to keeping God's commandments. In 1 Peter 2:17, it also talks about the fear of God. But this is again a reference to honoring God among other things in our life. Satan would love to keep us trapped in a mindset that constantly fears the flames of hell when we've been bought and purchased. Now, if there is a consistent, present, unrepentant sin that's in our life, it's definitely important to address that in light of your relationship with God. However, understand he's all merciful and always will make a way out when temptation comes. When we experience this love, the true, genuine love of God, we're compelled to love others. But it's important that we don't assume we're high and mighty for loving others. We must have a humility that all love we give first comes from God through us to others. So, what does this love look like? Well, we can talk about what it doesn't look like. If you hate anyone yet claim to love God, the scriptures say you're a liar. The Bible basically states if you can't love who you see, you can't possibly love someone you can't see. Then God confirms it. You love God by loving others around you. So, who are you going to love today? Have a good one.